Yay Networks.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Spill the Beans podcast.
I hope you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day. And if you're celebrating this weekend, let us know because that's our plan, huh, babe?
Also, how do you guys like the new studio? Just kidding. All the people listening are probably freaking out. Guys, no studio yet, but that's in the works.
Yeah, guys, we found a new furniture store that just got put in close to us. So we're going to go there this Friday. Well, I'm going to go there this Friday with my friend Kaylee. And we are going to look for the couches. I actually saw them online and they're so cute. But in that note, should we tell them?
What?
That we asked them yesterday?
Ask them what?
Marco and Kaylee.
Oh, okay. This is, we've asked so many people so many things.
So yesterday they were over for the Super Bowl and we asked them if they would come on the podcast to talk finances. And guys, you guys are getting a finance podcast next week.
They were super nervous, but they know it's important. They know it's important for our community. And we figured we kind of structure it like a Q&A type thing. That way they just answer the questions that you guys have.
Yeah, so with that being said, please make sure you follow our Instagram because that is how you're going to get involved with the questions. We're going to put a story and we're going to have you guys ask all your finance questions, credit cards, loans, whatever. And that is how your question will be answered on next week's podcast.
Also, shout out to one of our listeners for watching her back. She said that after every podcast or after, I don't know what, she says we have to legally say this is not financial advice. We are not experts. We are just saying what works for us because we could get sued, babe.
We could? Why?
For giving financial advice. Because if someone goes and opens a credit card, they say go into debt for the rest of their life, they could sue us.
Oh, shit.
Because they're like, Jonathan told me that my life would be fixed if I opened this credit card up.
We are not financial advisors. Please
we are not financial experts.
Don't quote us.
We just say what works for us, okay?
Yeah, we're just giving you real life scenarios. On another note, I'm 37 weeks today. So we have 3 weeks till baby girl gets here and look at her. She's being a sport holding my my microphone.
Yeah, she's going to be crazy. She's going to be the definition of second child craziness. You know me, I prepare for the worst and she's a blessing. So when I say worst, I just mean the opposite of Franco. I'm already prepared. I told her, I was like, babe, she's going to cry. She's going to cry so much. She's going to cry at night. She's going to cry when you're sitting down, when you're standing up. She's going to cry with the boob in her mouth. So I'm just expecting her to be just a crazy baby.
Yeah, guys, we're really genuinely scared because I think we say this so often, but it's her second child. It's a girl. And we always talk about how the first kid usually tricks you into having a second one. And it's true. Like Franco was a calm baby. He's a pretty calm toddler. So yeah, please send help. We'll keep you updated. We always do our first podcast back and we recap what happens or what happened the first few weeks. So please stay tuned for that because it's going to be crazy.
On another note, we also don't have a name yet, 100,000%.
Yes, we do, babe. We're locked in.
Well, the one Marco yesterday said I really liked. So that one is a close second.
No.
I love that name.
Well, I guess I was talking to Kaylee because she's like, okay, so is that the name for sure? And I was like, yes, I think we're locking in. And then I was like, but she could be born. And I could look at her and be like, she doesn't look like that, you know? So
yeah.
Oh my God, she literally kicked it.
So she's mad, babe. She doesn't want that name. No, it's a very beautiful name. But the one Marco said yesterday during the Super Bowl, I was like, I've never had a name where it's like, I like that. I have a lot of names that I like, but when he said that, I was like, oh, it works and it's not too
gosh, honey,
it's not too forcing it, you know?
Yeah, it is forcing it, my boy.
No. Okay, guys, ready? For today's podcast, we're going to have different topics. We're going to start off with...
different topics. This week's podcast is centered around Valentine's Day because it's Valentine's week, babe.
But you asked like 100,000 things.
Yeah, and the reason I started it off was because for the first time in our 10 years of relationship, Jonathan asked me to be his Valentine.
No, it wasn't the first time.
It was the first time, really? Babe. Yeah. First of all, guys, the first couple of years that we dated, we didn't spend Valentine's Day together because Jonathan would always break up with me before Valentine's Day. And we have a whole podcast on this, so if you guys want to go back all the way back, we have I think it's called We Always Broke Up Before Valentine's Day or something like that.
I feel like... Did we?
Honey, and guys...
You know what, babe? Wait. You know what's weird?
What's weird, honey?
Like, this is TMI, but we're good now, you know? But I feel like January, February is a really hard time for us. And like... has been a hard time for us in like our relationship. Have you noticed? So it's not like, because a lot of people I already know what they're thinking. They're like, he just would break up with you to save money and not buy you anything. But like, now that I think about it, like the worst months of our lives or of our
Well, they
relationship,
would start at the end of December.
and they always January and February were the worst.
Yeah, and March is
the
usually
beginning
when
of
it starts
February.
looking up.
And then, because we would get back together for Valentine's sometimes, but you were like soft launching me.
Yeah.
So
All the time. Literally, like Jonathan would break up with me every year before Valentine's Day.
not me either. You too.
Babe, stop talking, literally.
But
it's so funny because a couple of podcasts ago, Jonathan was telling you guys how your Twitter got hacked, right?
Yeah.
And how you're a huge Twitter boy and like don't go follow me or whatever.
Yeah.
And guys, he's always been a huge Twitter person to the point that we used to subtweet each other, right? If you know, you know, if you're young or whatever. And I will never forget this tweet, babe. And I will never forget this day.
Don't. That's cringe.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. No, I don't. But it must have been something cringe.
It must have been.
How old was I?
I think it was our second year dating. So we were 16.
Oh, okay. Guys, I was 16.
You were already working, but this year he broke up with me before Valentine's Day, and on Valentine's Day I just want to get my nails done, whatever. I was getting my nails done, and I would always stalk his Twitter because he was always subtweeting me. He would always tweet some shit.
Just say it. I'm
sweating.
sweating.
On Valentine's Day, I'm like scrolling through while I'm getting my nails done, and this is what his tweet was. And guys, I know Jonathan's gonna deny it, so I will look for it and I will put it on. I'm gonna send it to the editor and put it on the screen. Jonathan was like.
Babe, is it really embarrassing? Just say kind of like what it was about.
Can I just say the tweet? Because I have it engraved in my mind
it's
from how
also
much it hurt me. I don't lie.
Is it like I wish I had a Valentine?
No.
Oh.
No, he broke up with me, right? Probably the day before this tweet. And on Valentine's Day, he tweets.
Just say it. You're making it like a bigger deal.
Because it's so funny that you would, like the fact that you sat there and
okay, then if it's cringe like that, don't say it, babe. Because like
no, it wasn't even
I
cringe.
always joke around that I shouldn't.
It was just you're just like lo que le hubiera dado mi novia.
Oh, that's not that bad, babe. You hyped
and
it
was
up.
so funny because he had just started working, so you were making like your good money or whatever. Good money at the 200. No, it was you're already up B-dubs, I think.
Oh, okay.
And I would just sat there and I was like, this mother effer, you know, like, as if you didn't just break up with me 2 hours ago. But yeah, guys, that's literally one of the most core memories I have.
Even till this day, guys, like, this is something we'll talk about maybe in the future, but January I don't know if it's the seasonal depression.
I think it's a combination
of like, we have different goals for the year. So we kind of like cross each other's paths. I feel like sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't even know. It's seasonal depression, and then it's the pressure of starting new goals, the pressure of having different goals, and then also like it was when Franco was born.
Family.
So when Franco was born, we went through obviously like a life-changing event, and yeah. So
January has never. But yeah, guys, I don't want you to think that I would break up with her for money or anything.
No, you just
that's cringe.
He just did it because that was routine. We just broke up every month, period.
But where did we bring this up?
Because it's Valentine's. So
okay.
Every
year,
I
read the topics now or not?
Around
Jeez,
Valentine's, Jonathan would want to get back together with me the next day.
Okay, let me read them.
So
should your boyfriend / fiance husband ask you to be his Valentine? Best Valentine's present you've ever gotten.
Babe, can you just start with one?
No,
Why are
so
you
they
going
know
through
what we're
all of
gonna
them?
do.
Then they're not going to listen. They're like, I don't want to listen to all the other topics.
Oh, okay. There you have it, guys. That's how Blanca thinks.
So the first one.
You guys don't want to listen to us.
Yeah. Read the first one only.
Okay. Should your boyfriend / fiance / husband ask you to be his Valentine's? I think no. I'm in a feisty mood today. So I'm not going to be a girl's guy today, guys. I think no.
So, this was the first year that Jonathan asked me to be his Valentine. And I think that it's more so because, like, social media, all you see is people getting asked to be a Valentine. Yeah. But I think we've even talked about this before, that we've both agreed that it's like, well, you're already married, so who else would be your Valentine?
And we're super, like, we don't want you to think we're, like, super old school where we don't, like, we still go on dates or we still try to, like, love each other, you know? Like... So it's not that we don't think you should keep up maintenance with your relationship. I just think that like dropping money like that, like on a like ramo buchon, just because it's pressure from, like, if you want to do it and you don't have any social media presence, go for it. But if it's like, oh well, I was working at the call center and then next to me like le llegó un ramo buchon, so I started feeling bad because my husband didn't get me one, even though I know we're going through a financial struggle right now. You know what I mean? So it's like, if do it for the right reasons, you know. I felt like this year I got pressured into it. Yeah,
I feel like do it for, like, if it si te nace. Yeah. You know, but if it's not, and you guys, like, Jonathan hasn't done it for the last 10 years, right? And it was so funny because it's not just social media pressure, but it was like my sister. I mean, she was like, Jonathan, you haven't asked her to be your Valentine? You never ever told me. And then, wow, babe, I started.
You've never asked me. Yeah. And I was like, really? You're going to be fake like that in front of your little hot dog looking sisters? Like, you've never pressured me to freaking, you know. Yeah, I started hopping on the bandwagon. I was like, damn, babe, you're not going to ask me to be your Valentine? Because I always go out on Valentine's. Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. So that's the second part. It's like, based on our relationship and how we've come a long way, it's always been that on Valentine's Day, like, we obviously give each other something sweet and special, you know. I gave something to you. I give you something too, whore. But yeah, that was so funny. But yeah, we don't think so. What were the answers? Oh, all the answers were yes. Really? I think if you're dating and your boyfriend asks you, it's different because you guys like don't live together. So he like surprises you with, do you want to be my Valentine? Look, top answer right here. And I think this describes it perfectly. It's cute, but not necessary. Yeah, I agree. No, what if some of us don't have the money to do it twice? Being asked plus Valentine's Day. Good point, girl. I am with you. No, but it's cute when they do it. So I guess everyone... Like, I'm trying to look a lot. There's some that just say yes. I think it's not an obligation as the internet seems to make it, but it will be cute still. Yeah. No, I don't think it's necessary, but it is cute as long as we both celebrate Valentine's together. Yes, yes, yes. Personally, no, they shouldn't as long as I get something that day. Mija. No, it's okay. He doesn't ask beforehand as long as we celebrate the day of. So we're all kind of in consensus. Is that a word, babe? Bro, you're asking the wrong person. Basically, what everyone's summarizing is no, but it doesn't hurt to do it, or it's cute to do it, or I love my man regardless. Like if you surprised your partner asking them to be your Valentine, that's cute AF. But I guess it's different when you're like apenas se están quedando, or you're barely talking. If you're dating, then if you're dating. But basically, yeah. Like, it was so cute, and I loved it, but obviously you've never done it before, so it's like, it doesn't matter if you don't do it. But it was cute, and I got a cute picture, and we both got ramos, and I will never say no. Yes, I don't think so, but if it's cool if he doesn't, I don't mind. It's whatever, a little. Yes, but women should ask too. Sheesh. Dang. Do you want me to ask you to be my This Valentine? Is where I kind of don't agree with you, girl. I think women deserve to be loved on this day. You know what I mean? I get it. It's el Día del Amor. You should reciprocate both ends, but that's why I didn't get Franco flowers. And I'm not going to get into that. Everyone has their opinions on raising your kids, but I'm going to raise my son to give flowers on that day, you know, because I think once you raise a man to start expecting gifts, then he's going to want to be proposed to. Then he's going to want to, you know, like, yeah. I'm just raising a good overall man. So, like, you got me Funko Pops for Valentine's last year. Yeah, like I don't get you flowers for Valentine's Day. I get you like Funko Pops or chips. Yeah, like things that you like, but it's never been like, oh, here's your ramo, babe, for Valentine's. But yeah, basically boyfriend C, husband or fiance no. Guys, you can go to the gym all you want. You can go to the gym 5, 10, 8 hours a day, but if you don't eat healthy, you're never going to reach the body you want. And we know, trust me, we know that eating healthy is hard, which is why we like Factor meals, because it makes it so much simpler. Yeah, they do all the thinking and planning for us. Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals make eating better every day easy. Fuel up fast with Factor's restaurant-quality meals that are ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes. You'll have over 35 different options a week to choose from, including keto, calorie smart, vegan plus veggie, and more. We've done the math. Factor is less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. Head to factormeals.com/spillthebeans50 and use code spillthebeans50 to get 50% off. That's code spillthebeans50 at factormeals.com/spillthebeans50 to get 50% off. What's the next one, babe?
We totally agree, girls. The next one is best Valentine's present you've ever gotten.
Sheesh. What's the best one you've gotten, babe? Last year, probably. No. Wait, did we celebrate last year? Yeah, right? Yeah, didn't have balloons here.
Yeah.
But then I feel like the year I went out the most was the year Franco was born.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite one. Yeah. That was my favorite one because I love sweet gestures, and it's not more. I don't love the materialism. I love the gesture. So this day, Jonathan, literally, like, I was knocked out, and you were bringing in balloons and flowers, me trajiste dos ramos, and I woke up to see all of that. I was like, what the heck?
And I got her shoes that she's never worn once, by the way. I got you pink Dunks, which I should have known, but they were like, I don't know if they were trending.
No, honey, it's because you go off based off, like, Jonathan, if you don't know by now, he goes based off what he thinks is cool, not what he thinks they need, what he thinks they will like, what he thinks they want.
Valentine's
He's like, this
pink
is
Dunks?
so freaking cool. And yeah, I never wore them, but no, I did wear them once.
And then you gave them to your sister.
Yeah. Did we celebrate last year, babe? Oh my God, now I'm scared.
Maybe we were busy. Not busy, but I'm pretty sure I got you flowers.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh, we went to the baile de San Valentín, no?
Yeah, but that was a weekend.
Yeah, I feel like I can see balloons standing here.
Yeah,
no?
I think so. Were we even? Oh my God.
Yeah, because I went to this King Supers here.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh, and then we left then like 2 days the next day.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh,
yeah, because by the 16th we were in. Yep, we were already in Cali.
Okay, let's see. Apple Watch is one of the best presents because I'm taking fitness seriously. Ooh. Concert tickets. Okay. Sheesh, this girl's at our house.
Damn. On Valentine's.
A pair of shoes, Ramo Buchon. Husband got me stuff to continue my health journey: an Apple Watch, gym clothes, and books. Aww. A weekend getaway in San Antonio.
This is my type of boyfriend right here. He made me shrimp boil.
A period queen.
Lucky. Positive pregnancy test. Ooh.
Oh, congratulations.
Time.
Red roses.
Upgrading wedding ring.
Oh, period.
That's a cute one.
Yeah. See, like most of these are the gestures. Like my boyfriend decorated our room with flowers and a bear and chocolates. And like this one was my boyfriend surprised me with flowers at work. Like that's cute because you don't expect it, or it's like not a huge, but it makes it a moment, and it's not just a present that you sit there and wait to open, you know?
Letters written by him. That is cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Valentine's Day, at the end of the day, guys, I'm a conspiracy theorist. It was just made by the government to make more money. You know, just like Halloween, they make billions of dollars on candy. On Valentine's, they make billions of dollars on flour and chocolates and all this stuff. So don't be fooled by like what we're saying or what social media expects. It's like como dicen, you should love your husband or your wife like this every day.
Yeah.
You know? So don't wait till Valentine's to give her flowers, or don't wait till Valentine's to give him chocolates or pay for his haircut or buy him Jeep parts or, you know, get him new shoes or buy him Funko Pops.
Thanks for giving me a list of things to want.
I'm just saying, like, don't let the government, I keep saying government, I don't want to say, but like these big companies fool you just to buy more products that day. Yeah. You should love your spouse every single day like it's the last.
Period, king.
Period.
All right, baby, you're the worst.
The worst?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
The worst.
Oh, worst Valentine's gift ever gotten. Nothing. Even a single rose or a card will suffice. Broken up with a day on Valentine's and saw him with another girl after.
Jeez.
Nothing. I made a whole ass basket too. No gift. A big old monkey that sang CLO Brown Crazy.
CeeLo Brown.
Oh, man. Some shoes from a guy that were not my style at all. They looked like 5-year-old shoes. Period. Not even a happy Valentine's. I was told I miscarried this day last year.
I'm so sorry.
So basically nothing can get worse than that. Nothing. How bad is that? Nothing. By
Oh my God, this girl. I told him, oh, don't get me nothing. Tell me why he for real didn't get me nothing.
Oh, that's on you. No, we're not gonna play that, girl. So I'm sorry. You can't look your husband in the eyes and say nothing and then be mad because you didn't get nothing.
Corajes. Same girl.
A bill to a restaurant he wanted to take me on. Oh no. No.
So what do you think you do? Like, I don't know. Say your boyfriend doesn't give you anything for Valentine's Day. What happens? Do you break up with him?
Wait, what?
Like if your boyfriend doesn't give you anything for Valentine's?
Yeah.
Isn't that just awkward? Like if he just shows up to your house and you're like, oh, hey, let's hang out.
Yeah.
With no flowers. Like not even a rose you could have picked from the garden or something.
Yeah. That's a big red flag, guys. I'm not into, like I just gave you the whole spiel on like the government making Valentine's a profitable day. But at the end of the day, it has to be even like a rose. Like even talking about it. Maybe you guys don't have money and be like, hey, babe, I really wanted to get you. But it's a gesture. I wrote you 100 things I love about you, I remember one year, babe, it was the first year, I think, for my birthday. You're like, you made me a jar of like cute stuff like that.
I gave you a deck of cards and it said 52 reasons I love you. Oh, do you want to bring it out so we can read it?
You have it?
Yeah.
Anyways, stuff like that. So even not having money is an excuse.
Yeah. That year we were broke as a joke, my boy. Yeah. But you know what I did make
We're
you that
little.
year? Yeah. I made you a bouquet of socks.
Yeah.
So you can get so creative. Like just write a cute little letter and put a cute little sticker. Yeah. Listo. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you. Let's watch a movie.
Yeah. And guys, look, I know a lot of you women are strong and you're going to be like, I'm going to zip my mouth. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to go to sleep mad or sad. And yeah, next day is the next day. But you need to stop it at its root. If this is the first year you and your husband moved in together, you bought a house, because there's one in here that said he didn't get me anything and he's my husband. I think that is so bad, guys, because then you're setting up the foundation for potentially a bad marriage. We know so many Mexican older people that don't do anything on Valentine's, don't even get each other a flower or something like that. So it's like we see that it's silly then, but it can cause long-term bad effects because then you ruin that for the next year. I think the first year your husband or your boyfriend don't get you something, speak out, say that that's not okay, that's not what you don't want from now on, that even if no money is involved, he could have still done something. Then you cut it there and he starts saving up for next year or something like that.
Yeah, that's when we get into the communication thing, because it's like we say guys aren't mind readers, and if you're expecting a sweet gesture and he doesn't do it, you have, like, it's a red flag and you have to tell him, because then that's why all these unhappy marriages come about, and then he's going to teach your kids how to get treated or how to treat women, so you have to catch it at its root, or you're going to live a very unhappy rest of your life, period.
Yeah. Your turn, babe.
Okay, this one, I wanted to see if you guys had funny stories, like bad Valentine's Day stories. And I haven't even gotten into these, so let's see.
I'm going to look at the request because those questions don't let you type in a lot.
Mood. 2022 was my year to pick the restaurant for dinner, and we ended up having a bad experience. It was the worst. I felt so bad because the food was nasty. They took forever and it was not it, but I felt like shit because I chose that place, so it was my fault. I felt like I never choose a good place. Ever since, my boyfriend has been in charge of the places we go to. Mood. You have 1 year and you didn't even like it, girl. Oh my God. He didn't remember it was Valentine's Day. There's no way you don't remember it's Valentine's Day. You walk into any store and there's freaking balloons and flowers and roses. There's no way.
But there's guys like me. Like I used to get up at 5:50, go to work, not get back till 7.
Oh, and you don't check your phone and it doesn't say there Friday, February 14th. There's
been stories where the guys forget, like,
honey,
that's not me, but they forget their anniversary and stuff like that.
Sure, all of a sudden.
I forgot Ozo's birthday the other day, babe. You know how much that hurt?
For real.
Cook decorated for my husband, got him a chocolate and balloon. He got me nothing. That's messed up.
This girl said, I really don't celebrate Valentine's Day because it's all about business.
You're woke.
Ex gave me a necklace and then asked for it back after the 14th, and then a year later his new girlfriend had it. Oh my god. He was reusing and recycling the things he bought. First Valentine's with my ex, his parents showed up to third wheel. Period.
That's cute. Just kidding.
When I met my husband, we wouldn't do anything, so I had to show him. That's the right way to go.
Maybe on Valentine's he just saw his like family fight or something, and he never grew up seeing it. So maybe you got to teach these men out here, you know?
Yeah.
As silly as it sounds, girls, I know you're like, how do you teach Valentine's? Just do it, okay?
Be like, babe, here, Valentine's Day, just give me flowers and my favorite chocolate, y ya. Para evitarnos pleitos. Mm-hmm. The next one I wanted to know, because as I said, like, we talked about how we don't expect
That's the same thing.
my husband to ask me to be his Valentine. But I'm like, do you even celebrate Valentine's Day? Because I know a lot of couples, and I'm saying more in the Hispanic culture, that don't celebrate Valentine's Day and that are always like, oh, no, whatever. And to be fair, John, have we ever, I think there's only been like one time that we went out on Valentine's Day, no? And it was with Marco and Keely, and we couldn't get food anywhere.
Was it the day we soft launch?
I don't remember.
We went to Hoo Hut.
I think so.
That was also Valentine's Day.
Was it? Mm-hmm. I don't remember, but we were trying to get like into Benihana's, and it was like a out 2 hour
all the way
wait.
to Denver.
Yeah, and it was like not.
That
the
was
vibes.
gross. Why would we end up?
I don't know. And I think that after that, we're like, all right, we're never going out on Valentine's Day because.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can celebrate on the weekend, right? Mm-hmm. At the baile. But yeah, see, no, all restaurants are very packed. So he loves me. I love him every day, just not one day, period. Not anymore. Yes, sometimes on a different day. Yes, because
on a different day is a big popular answer.
We go out to eat on a different day to avoid crowds. Yes, but it genuinely feels like a regular day because we treat every day like it's our last day.
Oh, sure you do. Just kidding.
Yeah, the weekend before or after. So everybody mostly does, but not on the day of. Yeah, I think the day of is nice. It's nice to get a sweet gesture, but you don't have to like go all out, you know? Because no puedes, unless you have reservations, which is different, but they still take forever, according to
What do you guys
people.
do when you have kids but no babysitter? Do you take the kids on your Valentine's dinner?
No. I think you can have like an at-home date when they go to bed. Like they go to bed and then you Netflix and chill. And make another one.
Netflix and chill, no Netflix.
You know what Kaylee and I were talking about yesterday? That on Wednesday is el día miércoles de ceniza. So, and people were like, el día de ceniza no se come carne, acuérdense.
Oh my God. Is like, that Valentine's on
It's Valentine's on Wednesday.
No way.
So I was telling Kaylee, I was like, dang, no November babies this year.
Okay, we kind of got that one out of the way.
Yeah.
Are flowers a good gift, or do you expect something big and expensive?
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
I knew. Girls are so simple, literally. Flowers are the only thing I ask for. They're always a perfect gift. Flowers and food, period. The 2 F's. Anything with the intention is good. Aww.
Flowers are enough.
One flower will do it for me. It's a thought.
Oh, babe, yo me he pedido flores, so conmigo tiene.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, 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 papá. That's Franco's favorite phrase, guys. I love small gifts, flowers, chocolate, etc. But if he wants to splurge, who am I to say no?
I'd rather him splurge on a good dinner than flowers. Period.
That's you, low-key, huh, babe?
Yeah.
I always give you a lot of flowers and you don't even like flowers. Guys, Blanca's mom has to like get the vases from the garage or from wherever they're stored and put them and let them live, because Blanca will let every single flower I give her die.
I love the gesture of getting flowers. I don't love the putting them away.
Yeah, because you're just like a sad house type of person, babe. Yeah. It messes with your aesthetic, so you don't like them.
Pretty much.
Feel loved. Are you okay, girl? Nothing. Just feel loved. Not a fan of flowers, TBH. They just die within a few days. Better for something sentimental.
Yeah.
I just think social media is so like it's so bad for us nowadays. I hope it changes soon, guys, because like now as a guy, it's like if you don't give the biggest, most elegant ramo buchon, you kind of feel as a failure.
I think Jonathan and I always talk about this. Social media is a highlight reel. So influencers' literal job is to create content. So when you're seeing these influencers getting asked to be a Valentine's in a grand gesture, yeah, they probably would get it even if they weren't on social media, but most of these people do it for content. You know, like they know they're going to take a picture. They know they're going to post it on Instagram. They know they're going to make a TikTok about it. They know they're going to make an Instagram reel about it and get views and followers or whatever. So you guys have to always remember, like, most people post what they post because it's their job and not just because, oh, it's just how I live. It's because it's their job. They feel pressure to it because every other influencer is doing it too. So just always keep that in mind. Like, this is not just regular life. They're literally playing the part. You know, it's like their job. They're clocking in. Okay, today I'm going to wake up and I'm going to make a TikTok of me asking them to be my Valentine. And there you go. That's their work for the day. You know, so always keep that in mind. Don't feel bad if you're not doing the same, or your husband or your boyfriend isn't doing the same. It's just that it's not their job and they have other things to worry about, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's what this year was, like, a lot of pressure, and you've seen it all a lot on TikTok. Like, oh, my boyfriend hasn't asked me to be his Valentine, so they like put an offer for him. They're like, oh, $20, whatever. So just don't get peer pressured. Toxic social media.
It's
life.
funny, I get it, but like, come on, like, I mean, it's also like what works for you, you know?
Yeah.
If it works celebrating, going all out on Valentine's, go for it. If it doesn't, and you guys treat it like any other day, if that works for you, it works for you guys, okay? Yeah. Whatever works for you, babe.
Just don't compare yourself.
This year, it worked that you needed to be asked. I'll be there to make you happy. Next year, if you don't mind it, then I won't do anything.
You won't ask me next year, babe?
Maybe next year I'll just cook you something.
No thanks. Oh my god. But yeah, guys, I wanted to get that topic out of the way because it's Valentine's week. I wanted to see what you guys were all up to, and just because, you know, we've been married for a while now, so I wanted to see how all these marriages work nowadays. But basically it's just the same. Everybody thinks kind of alike, you know?
Yeah.
Just like us.
Okay. You want to do the last one?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Which one?
The last question.
Well, didn't you say you have 3 screenshotted?
No, but this is Valentine's theme.
No, I know, but the last one was just any other advice questions. Please send me too. So that's why.
But mine weren't from mine were old.
Yeah, but these aren't Valentine's Day themed. These are just regular.
Okay. I wanted to read this one because Blanca and I, after this baby, we're going to be in serious talks of wedding planning. Right, babe? So she said...
Damn, babe, you didn't have to drop the ball like that.
Well, it's common sense. Hi, Blanca and Jonathan. I would appreciate it so much if you guys gave me advice on this. First of all, I love y'all. So I recently got engaged to my boyfriend of 8 years. And my prima hermana is married to my boyfriend's brother. LOL. A whole circle. LMAFL. But the day I got engaged, they weren't there and didn't even congratulate us. And ever since, they've been so different towards us. This just makes me feel like I shouldn't even have as part of my court. What do you think? Also, don't mention my name. Hello. Thanks. Love you. No problem, Jessica.
What the heck? But they were close before?
Yeah. I chose this question not to get to the bottom of why her prima hermana had distance stuff. We just don't know. We can make assumptions. But, babe, I kind of wanted to bring this up. First of all, girl, let's just answer her. Yeah. No, don't include her in your court. She's being fake. She's being a snake. Maybe she's envidiosa of you that maybe she hasn't gotten like engaged or whatever. And that's bad vibes. And you always want to be around people that want the best for you.
Exactly. Especially on the most important, happiest day of your life. Do not have her there, especially if in a couple years you're going to look at your wedding pictures and be like, fuck, why did I have her in my court? You know? Yeah. So, yeah, no, don't do that.
What do you guys... Now, I brought this up because it's like... What do you do? This isn't the problem with me because I unfortunately, don't have cousins.
What did you just say?
Like, it's because I'm trying to think like people that have like a lot of cousins, brothers, the guy side of it, you know, tios and stuff for like the course. Like, how do you pick best friends? A lot of friends. So it's like, but me, like, I don't have that problem. I have like 2 friends. Well, I have a lot of friends, but like close like that I would have on my court, you know. I don't have any cousins my age. My brothers are 12 years younger than me. So like, I don't know. What do you guys do? What did you guys do for your weddings? Like, we're curious to like, if you have like too many, because usually it's what, 6?
Yeah.
6 girls and 6 guys. But what if you have way more and you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings?
Yeah.
Do you just not have a court at all? Or do you just ask the 6 closest, 6 most special, and fuck it, the 7th girl just gets butthurt and you deal with that later?
Sad.
Like, what do you do?
I think that's so much pressure that I just wouldn't. Yeah. And I think that honestly, I don't think it's a Mexican thing. I don't remember, ever like growing up and thinking about weddings or seeing Hispanic weddings. I had never heard of like, how do you say maid of honor in Spanish?
Comadre de honor.
No manches. So that's what I'm saying. Like, no, hombre, mi chavo.
Chambelán de honor.
That's for your 15, honey. So that's what I mean. Like, I didn't know about it until I started seeing more American weddings and like YouTube videos and stuff, and they have like their maid of honor and like asking them to be
so I guess it doesn't matter then.
So I feel like, at the end of the day, if you felt so pressured that you had so many close people in your life like that, you just wouldn't have anyone. You know?
But Mexicans, we have like el de los anillos.
Well, that's padrinos. Oh, padrinos, let's go. For everything, hasta para las servilletas.
No, but the ones that are important are the ones in the like church, you know?
Yeah. So that's nice because say you don't have a court, but like you can still do it with a close group of friends and go to your bachelorette party or trip. And then, pues en la boda se baila el baile de los padrinos, you know? Yeah. But usually I think that that'd be so much pressure that I just wouldn't have a court.
You wouldn't just do it?
No.
Unless you have like 6 perfectly good, like, you know?
Friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not friends,
or
cousins.
Yeah,
siblings.
cousins. Yeah, I definitely agree. Like if it was easy, yes. And if it was going to be so much pressure, then obviously
I think that's the best way about it. Like invite your closest to your bachelor. They know they all wear a certain color, but no one necessarily is on your like court or whatever.
Yeah, and what if you have 2 super close friends and then you have to choose one maid of honor, and then the other one gets sad because she's not the maid of honor?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Okay. So this one, I think I'm going to leave it for another day. It's like about dogs, potty training and with kids.
Sheesh, this one said, my boyfriend says that he's broke, but si tiene para salir con sus amigos. ¿Qué hago?
Damn.
Conveniencia propia, girl.
Yeah, girl. I don't know. Again, how do you end up with these guys? Did she say husband or boyfriend?
Boyfriend.
Okay. Like he either reeled you in real good and then gave you the world, was spending all his money on you, and then just night and day switched. In that case, it's not your fault. But if you saw some red flags, girl, like didn't want to pay right away, didn't want to do this, you know, salía mucho con sus amigos, like that's something. Because look, I feel like a lot of guys, when they start dating girls, they don't switch up. They might continue to go out with your friends. But because you really like the guy, you're like, see, babe, go with your friends. See, you know, as long as you don't like leave me, you know, go. And then when you like become serious, now it's a problem.
Yeah.
But it's like you let him do it for a long time. I get it. Si te cae mal now, he has to change. But don't expect, like, if you kept giving him like the leash or whatever that's called, then don't get mad.
Yeah, it all depends on cómo lo acostumbres. You know, if he's already going out a lot, and
tampoco.
See,
we're about proper identity, and you're making us seem like we're dogs. Es lo que le enseñes.
No enseñes, dije acostumbres. So si se lo acostumbras a que every time he asks you, hey babe, I'm gonna go with my friends. Yeah, go babe. I don't care that it's Saturday. I wanna hang out with you. Then he gets used to it. Se acostumbra, and then you're like getting engaged, and he's still going out and partying with your friends, and you're like, hey, what the hell? He's gonna be like, why, since we got engaged, you're switching up on me? You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you have to, guys, we're in 2024.
Yeah.
Girl, like, please stop settling for these men.
Stop settling.
All right, babe, this one's for you. Good Valentine's gift for the guys.
Honestly, socks, underwear, colognes. We won't get tired of colognes. A good cologne is like makes us so happy. Socks, underwear, colognes. If he's a truck or car guy, little accessories, like maybe a pine cone with your face on it, a pine cone with his like his dog on it, like pine cone, is that the word? Like air freshener. Yeah, like guys are really like, I feel like I can speak for all guys. We're really into like gadgets, like little things that bring us joy. So if we get into our truck that we're paying a shit ton a month for the freaking, but we see that little air freshener with you on it and like it smells good, we're just happy. So don't overcomplicate it.
Just go
a freaking pocket knife, a new
do you think like if
case.
he already has a pocket knife and you give him another pocket knife, he'd
No,
be
pues
like, what the hell?
No, honestly, guys, you can give us 1,000 knives.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
One for the car, one for our room.
Especially if they tend to take it to Disney and then it gets stolen and then they need a new one.
Yeah, guys, I took my pocket knife to Disney and I hid it outside of the park, but the security took it. That's another story.
That's a bad story. Almost got banned from Disney.
Not this trip. This was like 2 times ago without Franco, right?
Mm-hmm. What does Cataño mean? Do you know?
Cataño? What's the context?
Well, she said, should a guy be Cataño with his girlfriend and if his girlfriend never is towards him?
Cataño. Is that like stingy?
Slang, no?
Pues sí. Cataño. Honest, fair, straightforward.
Is that Urban Dictionary? Because she said, if his girlfriend never is towards him.
The other one is elderly.
No,
oh, like nimble. The other one is like emotional, like nimble, like fragile. I don't know, girl. Sorry, we're no sabos.
Yeah, you need to.
Or you're from Puerto Rico because it says that slang word comes from Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay. Ooh, this one, babe. How to keep romance alive after 10 years and still show affection.
Wow.
Are we going on our 11th or 10th?
10.
Next month?
March. Oh 10, babe. ¿Quieres una boda de 10 años?
Por favor. I want a boda, period. Guys, we have some tea coming up soon. After the baby's born, huh?
Yeah. Dude.
Some really big tea.
Are we going to get married?
We're eloping. But yeah, how do you keep the affection alive, babe?
I don't know.
I don't.
Look, personally, you know when they say like you gotta actively love the person, I just think that's baloney. I don't think I've ever had to be like, okay, today I don't feel like I love Blanca. Let me go try to love her. There's days that you piss me off and like I don't want to be around you or talk to you because I'm mad or something, or you hurt my feelings, or you're just being mean, or you just didn't make me food, or no, I'm kidding. Anyways, I've never been like, today I have to try to love her. And I think that's when you know when you've met the right person, you just love her. Like sometimes, babe, like I'll be chilling by myself and I'll be like, like I have such a perfect wife. Let me go downstairs and just lay next to her, you know? And I'm just like, I'm so blessed and happy. And I know I have actively tried in the sense that I'm like, I need to lose weight to keep looking good for my wife. I need to maybe seek therapy or get my hormones checked because I'm always fatigued so it doesn't affect our marriage. I've tried in that sense, but I don't think like the question she say, like the romance, I don't think I've ever had to try because I just love you so much.
Like the affection? Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think that if you feel like it's getting low, if it's getting low, it's because other things are affecting it. Like if your partner doesn't feel good about themselves, or if you guys have been arguing more. Obviously, if you're arguing and you piss each other off, you don't want to kiss each other, you don't want to hug each other. But I don't know. I feel like nomás te nace. So if you feel that way, you guys have to start communicating about what's going on in your life, and not like you can't sit there and be like, why don't you kiss me anymore? No, you'd be like, hey, like, how are you feeling? How's your mind lately? You know? And then that's when you'll know, like, this is why he's not kissing me. This is why he's not hugging me, you know?
But it's so funny because, like, everything, guys, todo en este mundo se regresa, right? So remember when I was addicted to video games and Blanca would be like, you don't spend time with me, blah, blah, blah.
Babe, stop.
She already knows where this is going. Now, guys, I feel the same. Se me devolvió. Like it or not. No, I was like, maybe if Blanca could play video games or find a hobby, she would understand, you know? Guess who? Every single night for the past 2 weeks watches La Novela with her mom, which is cute. It's bonding time for them. But I feel it now. It's like we used to be able to just chill or do something or talk. And now I have to go to sleep because she watches La Novela for like 3-4 hours at night, which is cool. Like, Now I'm like, damn, should I? I was literally thinking about it. I was like, should I take advantage and like whip out my video games? Because this would be perfect. Like, she watches la novela, I play video games upstairs. We're both winning. But then I was like, nah, like this is kind of what she felt. So I can't really be mad or jealous because sometimes I'm like, I do want to be like, babe, are you gonna come to bed? Like for the past 2 weeks, guys, I've gone to sleep and I don't feel my wife. Like it'll be me and Franco in the bed and I just wake up in the morning because I'm a heavy sleeper. Especially I've been taking Salud, the calming one, not an ad. It's great. So I sleep the whole night and then I'll wake up with her next to me. But it's like I can't remember the last time, babe, when we both went to sleep together and I hugged you, you know? So, but I'm like, she this is how she felt when I play video games. And at least it's not like, she's not cussing. She's not, nomás en la noche, when I'm trying to fall
Just
asleep,
crying.
I just hear the freaking, like the sound effects from la bocina sometimes. Dun, 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 dun. Or like the car screeching and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, bro.
That's so funny. And it's funny that you say that now because last night I was telling my mom, I was like, I need to finish this freaking novela before she gets here because I ain't going to stay up for 3 hours watching it. Like as soon as she goes to bed,
But
I'm
maybe
going to
it's your
bed.
thing. Like that will help you stay up.
You think so? I don't know. Yeah, guys, honestly, this novela has me on a chokehold.
Oh, tell them which one it is.
So it's called Vuelve a mí. I can't remember. Samadhi, I think se llama Samadhi, la actriz. The reason I really wanted to watch this novela was because she went kind of viral on TikTok for doing like a day in my life while shooting the novela. And like William Levy comes out on her TikTok vlog. So it's like she got a lot of traction for that, but then she got a lot of traction because she also just recently got her body done, so she's slim thick. She got a BBL and she is just like such a, like when I watch her and like I hear her talk, she's such a pretty person. Like se me hace bonita, not just her looks but the way that she is and acts and talks. So I was like, oh, I for sure want to watch this novela. I watched the first episode. I'm ugly crying, like sobbing.
Yeah.
It's so sad. So yeah, it got me hooked. And literally my mom and I watch it for 3 hours every single day.
Night.
Like I think there was one night where my mom just didn't come downstairs and I was like literally heartbroken. And Jonathan's like, well, do you want to put it on? I was like, I can't do that to my mom.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, I think we're gonna end up with this one. Wait, did you read this one, honey?
No.
This girl says, hi there. I've recently found messages on my partner of 8 years' phone. They were beyond compromising, yet he denied everything. I'm dependent on him 100%. I have 3 kids whom aren't his, and I hate that I've become a disgusting woman. I've gained weight. I don't have friends. I'm so depressed. I don't know what to do. I mean, I know I need to leave him, but I can't because I can't just live on the street with no car with my 3 kids. I stopped living and enjoying life so my family can live a good life. And to top it off, the woman he was messaging is his mom's age. And she has 4 boys his age, a husband, and she's a grandmother that just hits worse. These are the messages. She sent proof.
I know. Don't read them.
Oh, no, I'm not.
What's that? I'm all about energy, guys. I don't like to hear or read stuff that will affect my day because you guys do affect my day.
Oh, my
In a good way.
gosh. So I think, like, how do you go about that, honey?
Look, my biggest piece of advice for this girl would be like, I've learned because I'm a very anxious and like I want to do all 100 things in my day at once, and then I don't end up doing 100 or even one thing, you know? So I would be like, analyze your situation, take the right steps and be like, okay, you say you've disgusting, you've gained weight, you don't feel like yourself, whatever. You can't go to the gym because you have 3 kids or you don't have the money for it. Start eating right, start taking care of your body first because your gut affects your mental health. If you're not eating properly, if you're not, losing weight, then that could affect your fatigue and brain fog. So I would just really collect yourself as a person, get closer to God, start praying. He'll give you the answer slowly. And then like analyze, like how far do my parents live? Can my mom help me with the kids? Can I escape the situation? And just, take it step by step, make a list. Like, okay, I will start on a diet. I will message my mom or my friends nearby that can maybe have an extra room. I will maybe start saving up towards a car, stuff like that.
Yeah,
step by step.
Totally agree with it. I know that the first thing you want to do is like run away, leave him, and do all of that. But when you analyze your situation and you see that you can't, then yeah, that's when you start breaking it down and chewing a little bit off at a time. So yeah, I think that is the easiest way. Just start feeding your body or fueling your body with the food that you put in it, and just start asking for support. I think that's the 2 main things: is start getting your body straight and then asking for support any way you can. If they can help you with the kids, if they can have you move back into their house, whatever it is, definitely just start a little to-do list every day. And
this piece of advice thing was really nice because it kind of leads off to the thing I want to end this podcast with. The other day I was talking to someone, I forgot who it was. I wish I could say their name just because they were like, wow, I hadn't thought about it like that. And I was telling them that I've recently been struggling with my faith, you know, with God and like, you know, I struggle back and forth. Sometimes I'm like, you would think that after having a kid like me, Franco, your relationship strengthens with God, but mine's been a little bit more in jeopardy just because now having Franco, I'm like, how do you let these bad things happen, you know, stuff like that. So whatever, I'm still good. But then I read this thing and then I told my friend, it's like, just like you have a relationship with your spouse and you fight, just how you have a relationship with your siblings and you guys bicker and fight, or with your coworker, with your manager, God is no exception. You're going to fight with him. You're going to argue. But you know what the difference between your spouse, your manager, your coworker, your siblings compared to God is that he's never going to stop loving you, or he's never going to turn his back to you. You know what? So what better person to fight and have these arguments with than God? So I truly, that made me feel at ease, guys, because I'm like, I don't know why God does the things he does, or why he doesn't intervene in kids, you know. I don't want to go into detail, but, you know, so then I was like, but then I told this person, he's like, wow, like it kind of hit him. So then I noticed that I kind of provoked like kind of a change in him, and he kind of reflected on it. I was like, okay, this is what God wants. Like, no matter if I'm fighting with him, fighting quotes, I'm still talking about him, and I'm not going to lose my faith in him. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, like as corny and cringe as it sounds, prayer, guys, for me, prayer has been such a cheat code in life. Like, I don't even know why I deserve him listening to me so often or so, but like I know if I pray, and this is not me being cocky, this is not me being, oh, I'm God's favorite, whatever. It's like, I know if I pray, he's going to give me the answer. So sometimes my ego, I will not pray, or I will try to fix it on my own for as long as I can, to the point where it's just too much. And then I pray, and then he gives me the answer. You know, so just really, girl, if you're listening to this, just try to strengthen your relationship with him, and trust me, the doors will start to open.
Dang, babe.
Oh, now really I remember who it was, but I don't want to say his name. But I was talking to him about prayer, and he was like, I just wonder when it's going to be my turn, because he was very stressed. He's like, I wonder when he's going to listen to me. And I'm like, man, he's always listening. You just got to, like, he also knows how, and this is what I think, I saw this on TikTok the other day, and it was like super powerful. And it said, because that TikTok answered what I was feeling. I was like, why does God let these things happen? And it said, the guy was talking like if he was God. He's like, I've heard more sincere prayers in a St. Jude hospital full of dying kids than I have heard at a church. And that made me, I was like, wow, like that's so true. So I told that specific guy I was talking to, I was like, if your prayers are truly like from your heart, and you're not hiding anything from him, because you can't hide anything from God. If you're not praying with like a blanket over you, if you're not praying, you know, he's going to hear you. So make sure when you're praying, I told him, I was like, you're just open as a book. And then he's like, you know what, like I'm going to try that because I haven't. So I was like, you know.
Damn. That's really powerful.
Hopefully that helped you, girl, if you're listening to this, or if it helps someone else, guys. Like, really, it's okay to not sometimes believe in God, or have your fights, or be like, fuck this, I'm gonna do this on my own, he doesn't even exist. Like, we all think, even I think like that sometimes, guys. So hopefully that put your mind at ease, you know.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but this has been the end of the podcast, guys. Hopefully you had a laugh, or you had, you know,
a cry,
an idea. But yeah, this was our Valentine's episode.
Hopefully you guys got a little inspired, because Jonathan inspired me today, as he always does when he ends off the podcast. But yeah, guys, I hope you had a very happy Valentine's, or even a good weekend, because most of you are probably going out this weekend. And if not, just relax. You know, it's February. I hope everyone is starting their goals, and if you're not, it's okay. You have Monday coming up, so yeah, it's never too late to start.
It's always a reset.
Yes, Monday reset vlog on my channel. Go see it.
But without further ado, guys, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Later.
Yay Networks.